Hey guys, my name is Sanjay. Welcome to the Engineer Wannabe YouTube channel. Sorry I'm late again. um, yeah, busy evening, kids having issues and stuff like that. Same excuses. Usually right before a stream, something comes up. But anyway,
Yes.
it's good to see you all. Thanks for joining me for this special occasion. We're having a good show tonight. I hope going to be doing this Super Bowl thing that I'm still a little iffy on, but Clayton will help guide us.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. But it's good to see you, Clayton. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Yeah, doing all right. Been an interesting week, but yeah, doing
Yeah,
okay. Glad to be with you guys tonight.
yeah, glad to have you.
Yeah.
Um, how was your weekend so far?
Great. So yeah, I'm all by myself this weekend. Mother-in-law's having some health issues, so my wife is down in South Carolina with her, and me and the dog are just kind of having a lazy weekend. Just
Yeah,
watched a lot of YouTube today, caught up on some invoicing and work, so it was
yeah,
good.
that's
Watch
good.
the new Teddy. Anytime there's a new Teddy B, Kevin O'Leary vid,
Oh, there's no one. Okay, I gotta put that in my watch later.
Kevin discovered that brand new watch brand Doxa that he'd never
Oh,
heard of. So
that sounds like it'll be a good one.
yep.
Someone in here got a new doxa recently. uh, but Clayton, what's on your wrist?
I'm wearing the Gerard Perigo casket tonight.
Cool.
Fun watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yep.
Titanium, right?
Ceramic,
Ceramic,
and
right?
then titanium clasp and case back. So very light.
Gotcha. Keith, how are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good
I'm good.
evening. That's good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I'll do a quick wrist watch check.
Yeah.
I'm just wearing the same thing I always do. Sorry, it's upside down, but
Yeah, no worries.
Nice.
same thing. Seiko,
Yeah,
still enjoying it.
yeah. Sounds good. Any watch shopping today?
Not today, no.
No.
Not in person anyway. Just looking on the internet as usual.
That's just all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
All right, continuing clockwise. Mr. Wolfie, it's an honor to see you, sir.
Hello.
Feels like
First
it's
time
been too
this trip,
long.
right? I haven't been
Yeah.
on this trip, right?
Yep. Been too long.
It's a short one for us, this trip, yeah.
Yeah. When are you heading back?
And Tuesday.
Okay.
So almost
Almost
done.
time. Yeah. And when do you come back after that?
In
October?
April, so
Oh,
fairly
okay.
soon, yeah.
Sounds good.
I got a Seiko too.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. That's the seaweed
SNR
watch.
045, I think.
Yes.
Don't ask me next month, but now I still know it.
Very cool. How do you like it so far?
I like it a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Was
It's my
it
own
the
Seiko, really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the Bobby Legs effect?
Played a role,
Yeah.
the usual offenders, Dip and Dan and the intern is kind of, yeah, it's his fault really.
Right.
By, by
Yeah.
posting the link to that sale.
Oh,
Jazz fell, Dip fell, so there's a lot of
lots of SNRs going around.
I'm so weak.
Yeah. Well, what is the limited edition on that? Is it like 300 pieces or something small like that, right?
I think this one is 500.
Okay.
There was another one, a brown one, that was only 200
200.
maybe.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But
There's one of those at our AD, Torrens and my AD.
oh really? Still,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been there for years.
Without the sales price we got, they're expensive, so I get it. But I seen some Instagram videos of the brown one. That's a good one too. I mean,
Yeah.
a full list, it's difficult,
Yeah.
but it's good.
Yeah.
I keep trying to pitch our sales rep for that one now and then, but he's not really budging.
It
Right.
doesn't really move much on this one, even after so many years.
I mean, he's got to be softening up by now.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I'm playing hardball now, so
Yeah.
Hard to get.
What would it take you? Like 30%? Would you consider it, Sanjay and Torin, at that, or does it have to be more? Because what is the list on that one? Probably like
Uh, 80,
546.
8,800
No,
Canadian, I think.
Oh
Canadian
wow, it's
dollars.
that high? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it's
Canadian.
over 6 US.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for
Yeah.
Sanjay, it's gigantic. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
Right.
light, but it's a thick boy.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's,
I wouldn't be able to.
I'd wear it.
Yeah,
yeah,
Torn could
Yeah.
Torin
probably.
is super
Totally
easy.
could.
Yeah. Mr. Chaz, Mr. SNR. How are you?
Yeah, yeah, doing well. It's good to see you guys. Good to be on here with you and all of these YouTube all stars here.
Oh, you're an all-star yourself.
Yes.
These watch personalities here. We've got some big hitters here. So I've got the
Yeah.
one that
Good.
SNR049.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, Torin used to own this watch, and I actually did own this watch in time past, and had traded it and missed it ever since, and always wanted it back. It's a 400 piece limited edition GMT, as opposed to Wolfie's Diver, and it's just one of my favorite watches. I love it, love everything about it, and at 40% off, I couldn't say no. So.
Yeah.
Glad to have it back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you have it. It looks so good on your wrist too. So
I know
it's
you're a
just
Mr. Orange watch guy, but that's when I first met you. You had that watch, and that's I still think of you primarily when I think of that watch, because I remember when you had that. So it's good to have it
Yeah,
for you.
it is good, and I remember you were one of the few guys that didn't say, "What an idiot," you know. Most everybody we knew at that time said, "There's no way I would pay that much for a watch that didn't have grand in front of it."
Right.
And everybody was saying that sounds stupid, but you know, you knew what it was, and of course I know Sanjay Tor and all you guys know, but it's a lot of watch even at full retail. I think it's worth it. It's just a beautiful watch.
Yeah. You know, I just realized there's a lot of people on the 5K Seiko Dream Team now.
Right.
It used to be just like two of us.
Yeah.
No, three of us: Chaz, Clayton, and myself, I think. But yeah,
At the time I bought this one originally, it was the most expensive watch I'd purchased.
wow,
And
that's saying something.
And I was not disappointed. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It still is. Glad to have it back.
Yeah, absolutely. And Torin, how are
Hey,
you,
guys.
sir?
Oh, not bad. It was a bit of a rough week. Everyone in my family got COVID.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's my first time. I kind of missed it, dodged it for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then, but fortunately, it was quite mild. I just temporarily lost my sense of taste and smell for like a couple of days and had some sniffles, but nothing crazy.
Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. You
Recovered.
seem okay.
Yeah.
That's
Just my fiance Jenny's got it, and our baby was sick earlier, but she's recovered, so we're okay.
Good.
Oh man, glad you're doing okay, sir. What
Thanks.
is on your wrist?
Yeah. So recent acquisition just from a local friend. I got Oris Pro Pilot. This is the bronze one.
That looks great.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Beauty.
Great choice.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been kind of missing having another pilot watch outside of the Longines Zulu time.
Yeah.
And just the bronze and the gilt accents and white markers work really well.
Yeah, that looks good. I saw a couple of pictures on one on Instagram, one on a chat, Instagram chat as well, and I was like, "Oh, when do you get that?" So
pretty recent.
Yeah, yeah, it's good to see. Good to see.
Does that have the cool seatbelt like clasp?
It's got the lift clasp.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
those. Very cool.
Yeah. Great pairing too. Like when Oris paired it with that olive strap, it looks really good.
Yeah.
That is the stock strap, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably throw it on some different straps in the future,
Yeah.
but
Would would you have to get the bronze, like a bronze buckle to go with it? Or would you be okay with seeing steel on the underside?
I'm secure enough in my watch collecting journey to have steel.
Okay.
I mean,
See,
it would be nice to have the fully integrated look. But
when I got a bronze watch, when I had a couple of bronze watches, I had to bought myself a torch, and I got steel buckles, and I like fried the buckles until they changed color. So I was, instead of going all the way until it turned blue and purple, I went until it looked bronzy. So
okay,
I couldn't handle just seeing silver on the underside.
I've never heard of that before.
You know?
No, definitely not. But
Yeah,
also not surprising.
it works
Yeah.
really well. A couple of times I went too far and it turned purple.
Mhm.
And then
You
I
do
had to
that to the
polish.
spring bars as well, just to.
I wish.
I've been
Yeah,
guilty
maybe
of like just going to like AliExpress, buying a really cheap strap with a bronze buckle, and just taking the buckle,
Oh yeah, okay. That's
not
see,
using the
that's what a
strap.
sane person would do, right? Yeah. Oh well. On my wrist, I had a really great weekend. I got to see Marcus again, returned his beautiful Seamaster Pro, and borrowed a Milgauss. So I'll be doing a review on that. Um,
Oh
on
wow!
my wrist is the SBG W295.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What
Wow.
the?
When did that happen?
Casual.
Holy!
No big deal.
All right. Well, okay.
whoa.
Whoa, that's I did not expect that.
Well, you guys know what this is? I thought
Wait,
Of
you
course
wait,
did.
I know
wait.
what this is.
Yeah.
Follow up
Do it
question:
again.
Oh,
Where's the
man.
SPGY 003?
Bye
It is.
bye.
It is gone.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, we knew it was dead
Um,
from last week, but
yeah,
I
show
know.
show this
I
one
really
again.
tried.
I didn't
I
know that
really,
was the successor.
yeah,
And
I really
the
tried to reconnect with it, as us crazy watch guys would say, but that ship had sailed.
the Sea of Clouds too, I'm guessing.
No, Sea of Clouds is still with me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yep.
that's a pretty good
Yeah.
trade, I guess. That's pretty good.
No, it wasn't an even trade. I I got rid of the Speedy as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
So
Yeah, that watch is more expensive than I think it is, right? How much is it?
I think US dollars is 13.8.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
I didn't
Cana-
think it was that much.
Canadian is 18.6,
Wow.
which
Really?
is
At
eye
that price,
watering.
why didn't they put a manual line spring drive movement in it?
No?
That's a good question.
I would
Uh,
expect it at that price.
well, it's the same story with the SBG W264, right? That's the all gold green dial with the beautiful radial pattern. Um, yeah, just has a regular manual wound, regular beat, not even high beat. But I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that they use gold dust on the hands, not the hands, but the
Indices.
indices.
Yeah.
And I believe the hands are full gold, but I could be wrong. Like so.
I mean, I'm a sucker for yellow gold dial furniture and black black dial.
Yeah,
I love that look.
Absolutely
I
gorgeous.
was actually thinking of you, Keith, because last week you said you were looking at a gilt dialed watch.
Yeah.
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 It's
Oh, I
very
mean, I
nice,
would love that
Sanjay.
one.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a huge pickup.
I'm really glad I finally get to enjoy brilliant hard. I mean, yeah, brilliant hard titanium. So I had to second guess myself there, but let's say hi to everyone in the chat here. Hey Reinhardt, thank you, sir. Hope you're doing well. And we got Steve. I'm gonna blow through these guys because we have to figure out our game. Bill, hi Wilson, good to see you. James, good to see you. Wolfie is already on the panel here. Let's see, Chaz is on the panel. There we go. Okay, usual folk here. We got Waben. Good to see you, sir. Underachieving watch collector. How's it going? Um, hey Walter. Good to see you. Ken, how's it going? Yeah, it was nice seeing you today too. Surprise visit. um, Jared, Mr. Seattle Sounders. Good to see you. Juan, good to see you. Stefan, you are the Stefan that we know. Good to see you, sir.
Are you the guy we know? Is that what you asked him last week?
Yeah, that's what I asked last week. Luke. Wow, Luke, good to see you. It's been a while. I know I always say that, but good to see you live. Mr. Tom, Mr. Hans
Hey,
Wilsdorf.
Tom.
Good to see you. Colin, how's it going? Kevin's wearing the SPGA 293. Oh, such a beautiful watch. So nice. Colin's wearing the BC Overseas. Very, very nice. Stefan's wearing the SPGA 229. Oh, steel Grand Seiko diver. Very
You
cool.
used to have that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you did, didn't you? Did you?
You did.
No, I had the 231, same as you.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby's here. Chaz and Wolfie allegedly on the stream for non-Seiko opinions. Start off by showing Seiko. Yeah. Yep. That's what happens when you join the Engineer Wannabe YouTube channel. Dib, how's it going? Says, let me know if you get rid of the Sea of Clouds. I'm sure it's going, but I don't want it to. Dan called it. 003 is gone.
4 months is kind of you've had it 4 months now, right? Did you say?
Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
have.
so that's about time for you.
Yeah, it's about time. I actually picked it up today to get it ready for the trunk, right? So I picked it up and I was like, no, what am I doing? I put it back in the box. So Sea of Clouds is pretty safe for now. Kevin, I get Kevin's endorsement, SBTW 295 on sub here. Yeah, sorry guys. Scott's asking about the Grand Seiko strap. It is really nice. Okay, so to not like inflate the show, after this, the unboxing is going to go live, like right after. So I talk a bit about the strap. It kind of feels like a lizard skin. But yeah, the strap is a nylon and leather interwoven strap. Apparently it's how they used to make samurai armor back in the day. So yeah, I talk a bit about it in there. Sympathy for the bezel. Good to see you, sir. New obsession is Watchdog Podcast. There you go.
Oh, geez, thank you. Wow, thank you.
Colin with a great comment here. I'm gonna reread these after the stream goes fully live. So I'm sorry if I missed any great comments. Hey, Jason is here. All right, Ken Spear, how's it going? Hey, Karen's here. Good to see you, sir. Kevin says it's a baller GS move. I thought so. I mean, I also fulfilled my need to condense because I'm in like a reduce my watch collection phase. I don't know why. I know Wolfie really disapproves.
Well, I do like the new one a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
I did like the old one too. But
yeah. The old one was an all-time great. When I did the walk of shame and I brought the watch into the AD, everyone was like, some of the people were picking it up and looking at it, and I was like, oh, I'm a little sad, but it had to go. Okay. So tonight we're gonna be doing the watch brand face off. I was thinking of opening it up to the audience as well and doing a poll, but I feel like that might get really messy really quick. So maybe we'll keep it between us, the six of us here. Audience, please feel free to Just seeing some comments. Sorry. Feel free to chime in, and we'll like if we hear a lot of one brand, then we'll go with that as well, or take that into account. But my idea was, let me share my screen here. Entire screen share and add it in here. Come on. Okay, so I've got this generator. I hope you guys can see this, but calling it the watch bowl. But I have this. What would you call this? Like a table generator. And I have a few brands written down already. So we've got Seiko Grand Seiko together. I hope that's okay. Rolex Breitling Tudor, Patek Philippe, Effury Journe, Glasuta, Alangan Zona, Oris, Omega, Cartier. I think that makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can probably add about 5 more. What do you guys think? Who should we add? Laurent? Vacheron Constantin? All right.
If we're doing
Long Island
logo,
watches.
yeah.
Seriously, or
EP needs to be there.
I'm just kidding.
oh, yeah. AP needs to be there.
I think Gerard Perregaux, because I love the logo. If we're going to talk about logos, I think it looks like a spaceship, and I think it's cool.
Gerard, I have no idea how to spell the last.
Good enough.
Go.
You could just write GP.
GP is good. Yes. GP. Okay, so
Reggae.
Breguet.
IWC. Yeah.
IWC. Okay. Should we add more than 16 or?
I am missing a lot.
Yeah.
Panerai.
We'll take Oris out. Shall we take Oris out?
Yeah, Oris.
Yeah.
I thought Torn would have something against that. FP Journe is kind of hard to get. We can take FP out. Do you want to keep FP in?
We could take it out.
Yeah.
I mean, depends what you wanna. What's this about? What do you
Yeah,
wanna-
is it logos or is it just the brand in general?
No, just the brand in general.
Okay.
So I don't think I wasn't able to find a table, like an online generation table that could take logo images, even though I have all the logos downloaded. So we're gonna kind of just go by text.
Well, we know all the brands anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keeping FP.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't know how big we can go, but if we really want to go
Well, we
pick
can.
the best brands, we kind of need to have at least the big names, no?
Yeah, we can go 32. What do you think?
I mean, we need Panerai.
Yes.
What else?
Moser.
Let's just see. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep
Moser
going.
maybe we need.
H,
I mean, I don't know if we want to
Moser.
go full blown indie, then with the small ones, then
Yeah, let's represent our not indie. What do you call that? Micro brands.
DB,
DB.
DB,
D-Boon.
Dboon.
Did you have Tudor on there?
Yes, Tudor's on here.
Do we have Longines?
Longines.
needs to be there.
One. Zin. Damasco.
Zin. Heath, do you want to add some micro brands? Fair?
I mean, no, anything I say is going to be immediately shot down. So no.
Well, there are some
That's
good
okay.
micro brands, right? Doxa?
Sure.
Would Doxa be a micro
Yeah,
brand?
Doxa's good. Ming.
That's news to Kevin
Ming.
O'Leary.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that comes to mind? Movado.
Tag.
Tag Hoyer.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Hoyer. Yeah.
Let me check.
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah. If you guys see anything in the chat, that's really good. Let me know as well.
Zenith.
Oh yeah.
Bennett.
call.
Oh, how could we forget? Yeah. All good? Ready to go? Laurent Ferrier?
Well, we're missing some
Johnny?
anyway. We can't. We could go on another 20, but it probably doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Can't think of anything here. Okay, I think we're good to go. Tissot, let's go. Let's Tissot.
Senate, yeah, kind of.
Is Citizen on here?
Citizen.
Oh yeah,
Good one.
good one.
Good, good call. Casio, G-Shock, maybe.
Casio, of course.
Hublot, we kind of need for Wilson and Karan love it.
Hublot, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Dib. Okay. I think that we'll call it there. So let's generate the watch bowl here.
Longa.
Oh wait, I got
Longa's
Longa.
already there. He's already
Yeah.
there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zenith and Cartier got a buy.
Oh, okay.
Is this clear? Should I zoom in a bit here? That's better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Okay, so
this is fun.
yeah. So first up, we got Glasuta and Tag Heuer. Next matchup is Panerai and Alanga. We got Patek Philippe and Seiko Grand Seiko. No. Oh, knocked out first round. We'll see.
No.
Bastien Constantin and Debethune.
Ooh,
Hublot and Audemars Piguet. We got Oris and Tissot. That's a good matchup. FP Journe and G
good
Shaw.
matchup.
Oh wow,
Breguet and GP. That's a good
That's
matchup.
good. Yeah,
that's
real
good. Yeah.
Zinn and Moser. Longines and Tudor. Oh, that's a great matchup.
Yep.
Doxa and Rolex. IWC and Omega. That's a good matchup. Citizen and Breitling. Ming
That
and
could be good.
Hamilton.
Oh,
Ah, okay. Okay, so I can't see you guys because I'm staring at this and I forgot to hook up my second screen. But so I think we'll make our cases for each brand that we think should go through. And if there's a tie, then we'll default to the chat, see what the chat says, right?
Okay.
This one I'm gonna think is pretty easy. Glasuta versus Tag Heuer. What do you guys think? Who's next to
I
me?
vote
Clayton.
Gio.
yeah, I'm more likely to buy a vintage tag than anything new that they make, whereas there's quite a few Geo models that pique my interest. So if
Yeah.
I had to choose, Geo for me.
Yeah. Glasuta has just for reference, we got the CQ, we got the Senator 60s, quite a few beautiful chronographs. Yeah, and beautiful dials from Glasuta. Tag Heuer has the Monaco and a couple of Heuer Octavia reissues. That's all that's coming to mind. If you guys want to add anything, please feel free. Yeah, Keith, what do you think?
First of all, it's not lost on me that I'm like the last person that should be on a stream like this. But these two brands, I don't care about either one of them. I guess I'm more interested in Tag, actually. So I'm going to vote Tag.
Okay. Wow. One
Nice.
Tag and one Glasuta. Wolfie.
Gio.
Geo, yeah. No doubt there.
It's
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
Chaz.
Geo for me, but somewhere Paul was cheering for
Yes.
Keith's vote.
See if XYZ 777 is in here. Yeah, no. All right. So we got Geo and we got Torin.
I'm going with Glasuta.
Yeah. You're in for a CQ, right? You could go for a CQ.
Yeah, I would.
Ooh, nice.
I would go Glasuta as well.
I would go for one of their dressier pieces before a CQ, probably.
Yeah.
I've gotten to check them out.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yep.
They have like that eye of Sauron or something.
Yeah.
70s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one for jazz, especially.
The crazy orange. Yep.
Yeah.
So we got one vote for Tag and 5 for Glasuta.
I'm all about like a vintage 80s Tag quartz diver, though. I think they look awesome.
Yeah.
The Heuer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. So let's quickly dip into the chat before we declare a winner. Um, Justin with the woven lizards. What will they think of next? That's a good one. Um, the only person that can beat Sanjay's obsession is GS. It's GS itself. Yeah, probably.
Debatable.
Is, is Grand Seiko more obsessed with Grand Seiko? Justin, no mercy from says me, I guess. Let's see. Oh, Wolfgang's new obsession is Frank Muller. Really?
It's a lie.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see there. I see your reply. Dib saying no Long Island watch. Don't trigger me, please. It's Patek, right? I'm supposed to pronounce it Patek. Is that right?
It's not gonna win,
Oh, I see. I see. Wait.
It's not gonna win here.
Right. Okay. We'll see. Oh, okay. Sympathy for the bezel. Sorry. I should have done that. Next time. I'm sure we'll do this next year. Okay. So Frank Muller. I didn't think of Frank Muller. Horse is a goner. Some great comments here. Keep FPN says Bobby. Tudor's in there. Steve. So we'll see. At least I thought Tudor was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bell and Ross. Some good ones here.
Mm.
Furlong Murray. Oh
Well,
boy.
we might need to speed this up a little. If you don't want to go 2 hours, I can, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if we're going to
Piaget.
the bed after every vote, this
Yeah.
will be a 2
Yeah,
hours.
it's gonna be a marathon
fine.
stream.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be here for 2 hours. This is a special occasion.
whatever you want to do, I'm just saying.
Should
Bobby
we read-
Legg's favorite design house, Baltic.
Yes. Baltic. Yep.
I'm gonna immediately.
I don't mind going back and rerunning the randomizer because give Grand Seiko a chance of getting through.
I think it'll get.
No, we're good.
Yeah. Some great options here. I'm sorry I missed them. But Gronefeld, MBNF, Chopek. Sorry. sorry on all those. Laurier for Keith. There you go. Rado.
I almost said it, but I didn't want to be laughed at. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, I take a Laurier.
it'll be out in the first round. Let's be honest here.
We got Bobby Legs. Good to see you, sir.
Another vote for Long Island Watch.
And watch. There you go. Okay. Wow. Lots of suggestions here. I'm gonna scroll down here to the end. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm sure I missed anything. So pardon me, guys. Okay. So let's declare this winner here. We've got Tag Heuer. I mean, Glasuta. Oh. Okay. Having issues. I'm having issues.
It won't let you put the. Oh, you have to pay.
Do I have to pay? I thought it worked. Ooh, I almost clicked tag. Okay. What are we gonna do?
I'll write them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can write it down.
Yeah. I mean, we can. It's pretty easy. We'll know which gets through. So Glasuta has come through.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we got Panerai and Langenzona. Ooh.
We're basically what we're doing is what we like, basically what we like more, right? Not
Yeah, I'm picking my favorite.
Right.
Our personal favorites, not kind of like considering
Right.
craftsmanship and high end stuff, right? Just what we like better.
Yeah. So let's go backwards this time. Torin, what would you pick, Langa or Panerai?
I'd go ALS.
Yeah. Any particular reason?
It's just like a grail for me. Like if I kind of like an exit watch, maybe like a datograph or a Zeitwerk.
Oh, you're speaking.
Maybe I'll
Wolfie's
just
language.
kidnap Wolfie's. Yeah, collection.
Yeah. Wolfie, you still don't have a Zeitwerk. What's
No.
going on?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get adopted by Rick, but Chaz is pushing.
Oh, sorry,
me
you got the
hard.
Saxonia. I love your adventuring dial Saxonia.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's the only one I have.
Okay, so one for Langa. Chaz?
Well, I'm a big Panerai fan. I really do like Panerai, and I do own a Panerai, but I mean, I have to give this to Longa. I think they're probably one of the best watchmakers in the world, so I have to go Longa.
Langa it is. Wolfie, we know who you're going to pick.
Yeah, I'm picking Lange too.
Yeah.
Also do like Panerai, but Lange just too cool overall. What they offer in, like Torrin said, the models, it's just too good.
Yeah. Yeah. So another one for Langa. We got 3. Keith?
I've never been interested in Langa. I don't know. I'm gonna go Panerai. Everyone's love for Panerai, I feel like, is rubbing off on me lately.
Yeah.
The Chads and the Joey B's and the Dibs and all those that have Panerais. So I'm gonna go Panerai.
All right. One for Panerai. You're just a contrarian, Keith.
Keith's
Clayton.
a free thinker.
Yeah.
Longa, obviously
Yeah.
they are the choice, but for me it's Panerai. I'm way more likely to buy a Panerai than a Longa, so I'm with Keith. Panerai.
Wow. Okay, we got 2 for Panerai, 3 for 3
It's up
for
to you, Sanjay.
Longa.
Do you want to tie things up, or you want to
I can't pick
close it out?
Panerai. I can't pick Panerai. I don't like. I mean, I like a few of the Panerai watches, but I don't like Panerai as a brand. I don't like. I mean, the watches, the size, they outsize me anyway. So I would never be able to. I mean, I'm sure there are a few I could wear, but like the Due models and some of the submersibles, I think 42 mil. But Longa makes way more watches.
Luminor has a 40 millimeter out now with quick change and everything.
Mhm.
Just saying.
I think TGV
okay.
got a 40 millimeter Panerai.
Yeah,
Oh,
Katie
yeah?
tried it on yesterday. She really loved it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. I'd still pick Longa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying.
yeah, I know. So we got 4 Longa, 2 Panerai. Panerai is coming through to the next round. And let's check
Or
in on
ALS is right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll figure this out while we're chatting about other watches too. I'm like working behind the scenes.
Live TV, folks.
Yeah, live TV. All right.
Where's that intern?
Yeah, what's going on? Man, making me work hard just like Bobby Legs. Justin says I'm Leonidas of the internet. Geo hype game. Come get some. Dib saying a Seiko SLA 043 better than D-Boom and Grooval. oh. Hot
Dip
take.
had,
Shots fired.
Dip had some weed or something. His comments are way out there today.
Yeah. Kevin S saying no matter. Patek beats GS first round.
I wouldn't bet on that one.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Kevin also saying you get what you get and don't get upset, Grand Seiko. Let's see. Okay. Wilson saying skip to the end. Rolex wins. Colin saying LS wins. A lot of long votes here from Wilson, Steve, Walter. I thought I saw it. Yeah. Walter, Steve. No, Navy Blue Monster. Lots of Longa. Or is
We're outnumbered, Keith.
That's good. Dib's picking Panerai. Who wants the difficult to pronounce brand when you can watch read for Mussolini?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I did not expect to see that.
He's high.
Yeah. Let's see. Sympathy for the Bezel says he feels good about Grand Seiko's chances. I like brands I can realistically afford if I save some dollars. Unlike Patek, which to me is a brand for the Palm Beachers, trust fund babies.
My main reason for going for Panerai over ALS, there's just
Mhm.
no way. Even if it was a Grail, I just could never buy one. So
Yeah,
sort of my reasoning there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of Kevin O'Leary's here. I'm sure Grand
Right.
Seiko would get kicked out.
Mhm.
He
But
loves
I'm
Grand
hopeful.
Seiko.
I'm hopeful. We'll see what happens. Okay, dancing. Got to speed this up. Let's speed this up. Next up, we got Patek Philippe, Patek Philippe, and Seiko / Grand Seiko. Clayton, thoughts?
Again, respect for Patek. Obviously, I've gotten to check out a couple Nautilus in person. Very cool, but again, way out of my price league. So GS Seiko.
Yeah. All right, Keith.
Yeah, Seiko, Grand Seiko, two of my favorite brands. I can't
Yeah.
pass that up, so I'm going Seiko, Grand Seiko.
Oh man, I can feel Karn's rage emanating to my computer. All right, Wolfie, what are your thoughts?
Grand Seiko.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh.
I think I also would make an argument for Patek to be the highest brand in the world, or kind of like the top. I
Right.
could make that argument, but there are not many models I like, and I consider them way overpriced.
Yeah,
So I'll go. I like a lot of Grand Seiko, so I'm going Grand Seiko.
yeah. That makes 3 for Grand Seiko.
I'm just not drawn to a lot. I respect them as a watchmaker, obviously, and they are better than Grand Seiko and Seiko. But yeah, none of the
Yeah.
designs really do a whole lot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Chaz. Chaz.
This is tough for me. I love both Seiko and Grand Seiko. I really do. Uh, if I'm looking at this objectively, just as I think
Your
Patek has so
favorite,
much
Chaz.
history. Yeah. Are you talking about just me personally?
Yeah, your favorite
Is this-
brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to go Seiko, Grand Seiko if it's just me personally. If
Yeah.
I'm looking at this as a horological, I don't think. I think as good as Grand Seiko is and Seiko, I think with the history of Patek and the watches they build, it may not be my cup of tea, many of them, but or even something I could afford. But if I'm just picking what I like better, I'd have to go Seiko, Grand Seiko.
Yeah. Man, the chat is not with us here.
No, but we explained it, right? I mean, if
Yeah.
somebody asks me out on the street, what's the better brand? I'm going to say Patek.
Right.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I would need 30
Yes.
minutes to explain what's going on.
Right.
But here, when I'm judging by what I like for me, where
Yeah.
money plays a consideration and
Yep.
stuff, then I will Grand Seiko,
Yeah.
not Seiko.
Right,
But
right,
since
right.
it's together, I wouldn't go that far.
Right. Yeah. Same parent company, so we'll next time we'll split them. Torin, any thoughts? We already know the result, but
Well, I'm just going with the brand that got me into this hobby and the brand that keeps me excited, and that's Seiko and Grand Seiko, respectively.
yes. Colin is Colin is having kittens.
Your channel's gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
Sorry, Colin. Oh man.
I can hear the unsubs from here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh boy.
uh,
But I mean, we all like Grand Seiko. I honestly I expected more of the chat to go with Grand Seiko. We've been sticking with Grand Seiko. But yeah, it is personal preference. I'm surprised all of us picked Grand Seiko because I'm picking Grand Seiko. Represent.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, who else pays $13K for a Grand Seiko? Not this guy. But current saying, guys, look beyond the Nautilus. Stop eating ribs food.
I know.
Yeah,
Not the Nautilus.
honestly, I don't even think of the Nautilus when I think of Patek. Nautilus or Aquanaut. I instinctively go to the Hunter Caseback Calatrava. The beautiful, beautiful Calatrava. But yeah, Patek is hands down the better brand, as we've said. But Grand Seiko wins. Grand Seiko is taking the crown here. Patek is getting knocked out, which is really strange to say. Okay, so next up we got Vacheron Constantin and De Bethune. Let's go backwards again. Torin, two difficult brands here.
Yeah, and two brands I don't know a lot about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Colin showed me his overseas, so I'm gonna go with Vacheron.
Yeah. Okay, one for VC because Colin showed Torin his overseas. Chaz, your thoughts?
This is tough. I mean, again, Vacheron has a rich history. I personally, although probably both brands are kind of out of my league, but I would have to go De Bethune. As what I mean, to me, they have some of the most outstanding watches I've ever seen. So I'd have to go De Bethune.
Yeah. One for one. De Bethune. Patek. I mean, not Patek. I'm still reeling over that. De Bethune and Vacheron Constantin. Wolfie, what are your thoughts here?
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Can Keith go first and you guys?
Yeah, of course.
Need more
Keith,
time.
Yeah,
our expert here.
like Torin. I don't know much about either brand. I think I saw De Bethune for the first time last weekend. I didn't really get it, but I'm sure it's cool for some reason. I like the
Star Trek,
I
right?
I think I do think I think it's called the 222.
Oh,
That
yes.
VC in
Oh, the
gold. That's a
VC
pretty cool
gold.
watch.
Yeah.
So by that watch alone, I'm picking VC.
Okay. VC. 2 for VC. Wolfie, are you ready or do you want Clayton to go?
Clayton.
Same reason for me. I would sell my house for a 222. So
Oh,
De Bethune's beautiful. There, it's if it weren't for the 222, I would. I love that watch. I just think
yeah.
I think it's awesome. So if that didn't exist, DB might be my choice, but it does. So VC.
VC it is. So we got 3 for VC, 1 for De Bethune. Oh, Wolfie, do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I love VC. I love the 222. But I'm going De Bethune because I got to see, not in person, but Rick kind of showed me his incredible De Bethune. The fact that it pivots, like you can flip it around and have either side of the watch on the top. Mind-boggling, so beautiful. So I'm gonna pick De Bethune. So 2 De Bethune, 3 VC.
Okay, then I'm torn. That's probably the most difficult of everything today. So I say DB. And let's rip it in the chat, and we'll let them decide.
Let them
All
decide.
right. Going to the chat. So we got Dan, DB, Mr. Finney, VC, Dib going VC, Steve going VC, maybe Blue Monster going VC. Hey, Keith Davis, good to see you. Stefan going DB, Walter going VC.
5-2 VC now.
Okay. Oh, Colin's going DB. Wow, I did not expect that. Ken going VC. VC still winning.
6-3.
6-3. Sympathy for the bezel. VC. I feel like people like Debetune because Tim also told them. I love the way Tim also says it. I love the way he says it.
And there's a lot more VCs coming up too. So
yeah.
Okay, so we're going VC then.
All right.
I think so.
Tough ones.
Hot take.
that was a tough matchup.
That was
a tough one.
That was
Very
really
tough.
hard.
Yeah,
All
I could have
right.
gone either way on that one.
VC is coming through here. I forgot to share my screen again. Okay. Next up, we got Hublot and AP. Ooh. Okay. Clayton?
Pretty easy for me. AP.
Yeah.
Seen a Royal Oak. Met up with Penny. Got to check hers out.
Oh,
Absolutely
that's nice.
stunning. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I saw Big Bang a few weeks ago. Way too big, and just I don't get all the hate necessarily, but yeah, pretty easy. AP.
Sounds good. Keith?
Yeah, the Royal Oak was one of my first grails. I still would love one. That's not going to happen. So for that alone, I'll choose AP.
Alrighty. We got Wolfie next.
AP.
3 AP. Short and sweet. Chaz?
AP.
AP
I have
as
to go
well.
AP on this one.
All right, we got AP going through, but Torin?
I don't know. Again, I don't know much about either brand personally,
Yeah.
but just so the internet doesn't kill me, I'll say AP as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's really not a lot of people who like Hublot. I honestly don't like Hublot either. AP is kind of default here. Although the Royal Oak is my preferred of the three, like of the overseas Nautilus, Royal Oak. I'd pick Royal Oak every time. So AP it is. We got AP going through.
VC next round. That should be good.
Yeah. Oris and Tissot. The next up. Torin?
It's a good matchup. I started my channel with some Tissot, but I got to go with Oris after just owning various models and my current acquisition. So
Yeah.
Oris all the way. Independent
Oris.
Swiss watchmaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Good reasons. Kevin is asking if the Big Bang was one of your grills.
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah. Too heavy. Need some triactin there. Chaz, what do you think?
I would
Oris?
go Oris
Yeah.
over these two. Although Tissot's got some nice watches, I'll go Oris here.
Yeah. All right. You were into that Okavango limited edition, weren't you? Like the green Oris
A
profile?
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple of horses that I've owned a few through the years, but yeah, good watches at the price point.
Yeah. Dib wants both thrown out. all in due time, Dib.
Exactly.
Wolfie,
Gonna happen.
what are you thinking?
Both not really for me.
Yeah.
I'd say Oris for the new movement and the 10-year warranty and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Good choice. Keith?
Yeah, Oris for sure. They have many models I would enjoy wearing that I really like. I can only name one for Tissot, so yeah, definitely going Oris.
Yeah. Hot take from Colin here. Man. That's hard
I don't
to
get
hear.
the Oris hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Whew. Clayton, what do you think? Thoughts?
I like the PRX better than anything in Oris lineup. So
Wow.
Tissot.
Oh, okay. Oris is going through, but we got one for Tissot.
I'm with you, Colin.
Yes. And Colin, yeah. I would go Oris. Yeah. No contest here for me. I love Oris. Okay.
Never seems to stay in your collection though.
No, it doesn't.
But at least it gets in there in the first place.
Yeah. It moves in and moves out. We have a complicated relationship. So all right. So we got Oris coming through here. Tissot is out. Next up, we got FB Jorn and Casio.
Oh man.
That's tough.
Matchup, man.
Very tough.
All right. Clayton, what are your thoughts?
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, it's one of those situations where obviously I would love an FP Jorn, but it ain't ever happening in my lifetime. Oh, this is terrible. I love Cas. It's G-Shock and Casio's like my favorite brand, but I guess it's for yeah. If, like you were to ask me what's a better brand, obvious, but better for me if that's the game we're playing. I mean, I have to go. Oh God, Casio G-Shock, I guess.
Yeah, wow.
I
Okay.
mean, obviously the answer is FP Jorn if we're talking,
Objectively, right?
watchmaking. Yes, right,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah, I mean, even Dan here picked Casio. Not even close, he says.
right.
So, yeah. Keith?
Casio for sure.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Oh, 2 for Casio. Oh, is FP getting kicked out? 3. Wolfie, what are your thoughts?
FP
Yeah.
Casio shouldn't be there. It's not. It's quartz. It's not. It shouldn't.
It's quartz. Come on. What do you...
Whatever.
FP has a quartz.
Yeah,
No,
Jordan
no,
makes
I'm not.
quartz.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not the same.
Not real quartz. Okay, so FP, 1 for FP, 2 for Casio. Chaz, Mr.
This is,
Casio, G-Shock
I mean,
himself.
obviously, FP Jorn, one of the best watchmakers in the world. I mean, some of the best looking watches and obviously better watches. But for me, it would have to be Casio. I've said sometimes, I mean, I've honestly said if somebody made me only buy one watch brand, it might be hard for me not to pick Casio.
Right.
Yeah.
There's so many different options there in watches I can afford and enjoy. So it doesn't mean that I think Casio's better watches. Okay, there's no competition there, but just my personal, favorite. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Casio.
Okay, 3 Casio, 1 FP Jorn. Justin here with a bit of a mind bender here. Mudmaster versus Chronomet Sylvain. I mean, what's the tougher one? The tougher one is the Mudmaster, right? Torin, what are your thoughts here?
It is really tough. Casio hasn't excited me in a while, and for me, just like for consuming YouTube content, I just love the stories behind the creation of FP Jorn. So I'm gonna go with Jorn.
Oh, okay, 2 Jorn and 3 Casio. Oh, okay. I love
Colin, if you're
G-Shock.
giving me an FP Jorn, I'll take it. But if I have to buy it, I'm going Casio.
Okay, so I love G-Shock. They make some really cool stuff. Clayton just gifted me a beautiful Mario Nintendo G-Shock. Chaz just gifted me an incredible Bamford G-Shock. And I love G-Shock. But FP Jorn, oh, another level.
You hear that, chat? You
Right?
can only gift Sanjay FP Jorn from now on.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take the chronomet look.
So we have to go to the chat here.
We have to go to the chat.
Oh boy.
And I'm pretty sure handily FP Jorn is winning. But let's go for it. Clayton, do you have the fingers ready?
Yes.
We got FP Jorn, 2 FP Jorn, 1 Casio, 3 FP Jorn. I'm guessing James Duffy picks the G-Shock. Oh yeah, he says Casio there. Okay, 2 Casio, 3
3 2.
FP
Yep.
Jorn. Dib, FP Jorn, 4. G-Shock here for Stefan, 3 4.
3. Yeah.
5 4 for FP. 5 3. Sorry.
5 3.
FP FP FP. That makes 8. I'm sure Justin picked FP here. But Wolfie owns a Casio G-Shock but doesn't have an FP. It's a good point. Compelling argument. Some would say it's the best Casio G-Shock.
Only idiots would say that, but
okay. All right, I think FP wins here. Handily.
Okay.
We got Kevin S with another G-Shock here, but we've got FP across the board. GLD Edmund. Hey, good to meet you. Casio over here. Arash picking FP. Waven picking Casio. Okay. Never liked a single FP. Jorn says Stefan. Not one model. Oh, I love the Elegant. Chronomet Blue is really nice. Not too fond of the other ones, but those two are really nice for me. All right, we got FP. FP going
All
through, and
right.
Colin just resubbed. Yes. Okay. Next up, we've got Breguet and
So that bracket's done. You just want to go real quick over our winners. So we so in the second round for that bracket will be Cartier versus GO, ALS versus GS, VC versus AP, and the Mighty Oris against FP.
Oh, man, Grand Seiko's gonna get slaughtered next.
It will. It's
Yeah.
bye-bye.
All right, next bracket. We got Breguet and GP. Who's going next? I think it's Torn, right?
I believe.
Torn, what do you think?
I gotta go GP with this one.
Yeah.
As much as I love Breguet and like their history of innovations, for me, I just saw when I picked up this Oris, the buddy I picked it off of, local to London, he just bought the GP in full ceramic.
Hmm.
The Laureato, kind of what Bobby has.
Yeah.
And I was just blown away. So
Yeah. Great choice. So we got one for GP. Chaz, what do you think?
I like the Laureato, especially with ceramic like Bobby K has, but I'd have to go Breguet here. I think
Ooh.
again that's a Grail, Grail level, beautiful watches. So yeah, I'd have to go Breguet.
All right. Wolfie, what are you thinking?
Breguet.
Breguet for Wolfie.
Yep.
Keith.
Breguet.
Breguet. Oh. Clayton.
Gerard Perigo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has to be. You're wearing one.
Wearing one of the 1966 Orion with the Aventurine dial is still one
that's
of my
nice.
one of my if one ever comes up again, I will seriously think about it. Gotta have to respect Breguet, and they've been around for centuries, obviously, but GP is my personal taste.
Okay. So we got 2 GP and 3 Breguet. I am going GP because I really like the Laureato. The ceramic one that Bobby K has. And I would love to own one at one point. So, going to the chat. Right? I'm not mistaken there?
Yeah, it's tied
Okay.
up here. So
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
seems like
so-
Breguet is going to win in the
Yeah,
chat.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Breguet. A lot of Breguet.
Breguet. I don't see a single GP. not a one.
Yeah, I don't see
All
it.
right. Even Steve picked Breguet. Okay, so Breguet is going ahead. The chat has spoken. Next up, we got Zin and H. Moser. I didn't share my screen. Sorry. Zin versus H. Moser and C. Clayton, what are you thinking?
Moser. They're more fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very rare.
Yeah, rare, fun. They're the Moser for me.
All right. Yeah. Keith?
Sorry, I missed it. What's the other brand besides Moser?
Zin versus Moser.
Zin.
Oh, yeah, I'll go Moser.
Yeah. Okay,
Moser.
so 2 Moser. Wolfie?
3 Moser.
3 Moser. Chaz?
I love Zen, but I'm gonna have to go Moser here.
Clean sweep for Moser, maybe?
Moser has so many amazing watches. So yeah.
Yeah. Torin, you had a
I
lot
gotta
of
go
Zin.
Zen. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big part of my like personal appreciation for German watchmaking.
Yeah.
They're very good tool watches, very austere, and I've just owned so many different Zen models.
Yeah.
And I'll be putting out a review tomorrow on
Yeah.
a Zen 556. So
The colored ones, right?
yeah.
So you still have 2 of those, I'm guessing.
I already sold the aquamarine blue.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
I would pick Moser. Even though their funness is kind of grating on me, with their ridiculous QR code watch, but
Yeah.
uh, and the
They win the
eraser
ugliest
dial,
watch
it's.
in the world too.
I'm sorry.
They win the ugliest release of all time.
Yeah.
That has to count for something.
The eraser dial was awful as well, and yeah, it's like that awkward uncle at parties. That's what Moser is like now, trying to be cool. But anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, I'd still pick Moser because they have so many amazing watches, and one of my all time favorite watches, the Green Dragon, which I really
Yeah.
hope I own one day. I mean, I won't die if I don't own it, but anyway, sorry, rambling. Moser wins it handily. Next up, we've got Longines and Tudor. Torin.
Oh, this is
Wow,
a tough
that's a
one.
really
Yeah,
tough
this
bracket.
is like the
Yeah.
toughest one.
Yeah, honestly. I'm gonna say Longines because without the Tudor Black Bay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I love the Pelagos. I have the FXT, but I think if you look back at Longines' catalog and what they offer for the price point, they're better.
Yeah. Okay, fair point. And we got one for Longines. Chaz, what are your thoughts?
This is tough. It really is a tough matchup. I wish Longines been in another bracket because I think they represent a lot of options for great watches at great prices. But I'm going to have to go Tudor here. Just for me personally, I think not Tudor's not as broad as far as but what they do, I think they do really well. So I'm gonna pick Tudor.
All right. Got one Longines, one Tudor. Wolfie?
I'll go Longines. I like both.
Oh, ho, ho.
Similar to Chess, it's a tough one. I like many models from both, but overall, I'll give the Longines a notch, like a little.
Leg up.
Yep.
Keith?
Yeah, this is the toughest one for me. I'm gonna go Tudor.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
impressive.
So we got two Longines, we got two Tudor, right?
Yep.
Okay, and Clayton.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I wish Longines went against like Oris or something. uh, I've owned more Tudor, so I have more experience with Tudor. They've always been solid watches. So I did own one Longines. It was really nice, and I like a lot of their lineup. But just based on like ownership and what I'm more drawn to, I guess Tudor. But that's a tough one.
That is really tough. I would pick Longines
Wow.
because I think for me personally, Spirit 37 and the Legend Diver 36, Longines is doing a lot of incredible stuff that appealed to me personally. While Tudor is as well, I like the Black Bay 39, or sorry, Pelagos 39, Pelagos 39. Um, that's just the only watch. That's the only that, and then maybe the 36 two tone. So,
But I mean, even though you've had like a million Black Bay 58s and
yeah, and there's just something's always been a little just not there, not quite there.
Doesn't wear
Well,
as well as a PO. That's it.
yeah, it's true.
Problem is the
40
chat is split too, so
Yeah,
there's
the
gonna
chat's
love
real
that.
split. Yeah.
be a lot
Yeah.
of counting now. But
Okay,
pick one, Sanjay. Pick a guy, make him choose.
pick a guy like randomly.
Anybody in the chat, ask
Okay,
him. Then we don't have to count 50.
okay, Colin, what does Colin say?
Colin says Tudor.
Colin says Tudor has the Pelagos, is the best watch in the price. Tudor wins. Okay,
All right.
Tudor is going through.
Tudor.
Tough one.
That
Okay,
was.
very tough one. Next up, we've got Doxa and Rolex. I wonder, Clayton.
Rolex. They're I've never owned a Doxa. I like a lot of their watches, but yeah, Rolex just makes a solid, nothing too complicated really outside of the Sky Dweller. But yeah, they're just rock solid. Movements are super dialed in. My Air King loses 1 second every 4 days probably. They're just solid. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Rolex won. Keith?
I do have a lot of interest in Doxa, but Rolex hands down.
Yeah.
Rolex.
I could see you picking Rolex. Wolfie picks Rolex as well. Chaz?
I like Doxa, but Rolex.
Yeah.
Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Rolex, as the pontiff says.
Rolex. Torin. Would
Yeah,
you
I'm
go
going
Doxa?
with the Coronet.
Oh, I thought you'd pick Doxa actually. I'm going
Doxa's
Rolex.
got like one dive watch.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, there's no contest here. It's Rolex. And let's
Sets
go back.
up a Rolex Tudor round 2 matchup.
It does. Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay, we got IWC and Omega. That's a hard one too.
Ooh,
IWC versus Omega.
that's not that hard.
Torin.
I really want to get into IWC. Like I really want to pilot's chronograph. But that being said, I just think Omega has more versatility, and I'm gonna have to go with Omega.
Omega it is. Chaz?
Again, this is a tough category here. So many good IWC watches, but I've got to pick Omega.
Omega. Oof. To Omega. Wolfie.
Omega.
Omega. Arrow Vision. Keith?
Omega.
Omega. Oof. Clayton.
Omega.
Clean sweep, Omega. Omega for me too. All right, Omega it is. That was easy. I thought it would be harder.
It's kind of close, but
It's a tough category.
Yeah, it is. I wish
in the end, we
IWC
have
would
to
go
go
further.
Omega.
Yeah.
I tried on 40 millimeter IWC a few weeks ago, and the lug to lug was still just longer than my preference. There's just not much that works in their lineup for me, unfortunately.
Yeah. Was there a Type 20?
Was Spitfire and Mark 20.
Mark 20, sorry.
Yeah.
I say Type 20. Yeah. Okay. Next one's a really hard one. We got Citizen and Breitling.
That's not hard.
Clayton, what are your thoughts here?
I mean, Citizen's killer. If we're taking into consideration like the Citizen, the chicken watch, and all that, it's tough. But Breitling, I think I like. I'm really drawn to quite a few Breitling watches actually, and so I guess it's tough because I do like Citizen, but got to pick Breitling.
Yeah. One for Breitling. Keith?
I'm going Citizen.
Oh.
Yeah, just
It's a hard one.
watches that I'm a fan of.
Yeah. All right. Wolfie.
I go Breitling, even with considering the Citizen. Some of those are very cool, but I go Breitling.
Yeah. Chaz?
I really like Citizen. I do. I think represent really good watches, really good quality.
Got
But
a
I'm
great
going to pick
personality.
Breitling. Yeah, got a great personality. I'm going to pick Breitling just for Navitimer.
Yes.
If there was just one watch, that Navitimer is enough to make Breitling better to me.
Yeah. All right. Clean sweep almost. Torin, what are you thinking?
It's a really tough matchup for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I own Breitling, love Breitling. I'm probably going to lean towards Citizen just because their catalog's so deep. It really got me into the hobby early on. And they're like, you consider some of the upper echelon they have, even with the Citizen signature line or like the Chronomaster.
Mhm.
I'm going Citizen.
Yeah. I'm calling it a great comment here. I'm gonna go with Breitling as well. I love the Navitimer, especially the new one that fits my wrist. Oh, just mwah.
And I
So-
love that new Super Ocean too.
Yes.
I do. I love it.
I like it too. Excellent bezel action. Torin, you shouldn't have got rid of it.
Yeah, I have my regrets.
Oh, you still have a magnificent one though. Okay. So Breitling wins handily. Well, not handily. We got some competition.
Omega Breitling next round. That should be good too. We got some good
Oh.
ones next round.
Yeah. Okay, Ming and Hamilton. Torin, what are you
Mm,
thinking?
I haven't personally experienced Ming. I respect their designs because they're really cool, but I just think Hamilton's got so many really nice watches. They got the khaki feels, they got their pilot watches. I'm going Hamilton.
Okay, Hamilton. Chaz?
you know, I'll just say Ming. Ming's different. They're not. Most of them are a little small for me, but I think they're pretty cool watches. So I'll just go Ming.
Okay. Okay. 1-on-1 or 1-and-1. Wolfie?
I'm with Jazz. Don't know much about either. I'll go with Ming. Like the design a little better on some of them.
Yeah. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. I know what Keith's going with. Keith?
I don't know. Well, it's crazy that I own a watch
You,
from each brand, and my
you
collection is
do.
small.
Yeah.
So, while my Hamilton is one of my favorite watches, and that's what got me into the hobby, I the, I just really enjoy the Ming design language, and there's probably like 5 other Mings I would love having. So,
Oh,
I'm going Ming.
Ming. So 3 Ming, 1 Hamilton. Clayton.
Um, while Ming is unique among other watch brands, they all sort of look the same. Whereas you can have a whole collection of Hamilton watches, and it will be very unique. So for that reason, I'll go Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So oh, I would go Ming. I would personally own a Ming. Hamiltons have come really close. There's always, again, kind of like Tudors, something's always not quite right for me personally. Usually the crystal or the dial typeface, or just it's something's always kind of just a little off for me for Hamilton. Ming is nice. I could go for Ming. So
All right.
Ming wins there
Yep.
narrowly, and that's the end of that bracket. Clayton, you want to recap what's going to happen next?
So I think we need an opponent for Ming, if my calculations
No,
are correct. I think we need one. We need another matchup to give Ming a second round opponent because right
well,
now they don't have one.
that should be Breitling.
Yeah, because we got Zenith at the
Yeah,
top.
Oh, okay. I missed Zenith. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
no, that's
okay.
okay.
All right. Yeah, I missed Zenith. Okay, we're good.
All right.
But the matchups I announced are not. Well, I can put Zenith against Ming if we want that because I forgot them. Sorry.
Oh no, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or we can do Zenith against against Brigade if we want.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Do it like the stick to the
Okay.
generator.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zenith against Brigade. And we got Moser against Tudor.
Tudor, Rolex against Omega,
Rolex against Omega. Oh, that's
Whoa.
why Rolex isn't gonna go against Tudor.
and
Oh,
then Breitling
Rolex
against Ming.
Rolex is much better.
Yeah. Breitling against Ming. Oof.
Yep.
All right.
I know
Okay, so
where I'm gonna go.
let's get going to the next round then, shall we?
All right.
We got Cartier versus Glasuta. Who's up? I think it's Clayton.
I personally I own a Cartier. I love it. I'm drawn to quite a few watches in there, but it's tough because I like both a lot. But what Cartier?
Cartier. Cartier. Yeah. Okay, one Cartier. Keith, what are you thinking?
Cartier. I think I'll go
Cartier.
Cartier.
Yeah. 2 Cartier. Wolfie.
Geo.
Oh, 1 Glasuta. Chaz?
I'm gonna have to go Geo here also. Although I really like Cartier, I think Cartier has excellent watches, but I'm gonna go Geo just for the CQ and the Pano series. Uh, uh, those are great watches. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about you, Torin?
Uh, Santos is the only Cartier I'm interested in, to be honest, and there's a lot more Geo that I like, so I'm going Geo.
Oof. And I'm going Cartier because, yeah, it's not even close for me. I love Cartier. Santos, I want a tank. There's stuff Cartier does, like the Mass Mysterious. Oh
Yeah,
man, incredible.
crazy stuff.
Okay, so we got a tie here. Let's do a quick count here.
Yeah, that's gonna be long.
Uh, we got one Cartier,
I think
one
Wolfie's ready to
Geo,
go.
Cartier, Geo, Cartier, Geo, oh, 3-3. Cartier, Geo, Cartier, Geo. Okay, we got
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
think
of
Cartier.
it's Cartier.
Cartier
Yeah.
win.
I think Cartier takes it.
Yep.
Yep. All
Tough
right.
one though. Tough. These are tough.
Really tough.
Yeah, that's.
So we got Longa and Grand Seiko. Oh,
Mm.
oh. What are you thinking, Torin?
As much as the Longa is my kind of grail, I gotta go with Grand Seiko. I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's just I'm always hunting the next one. So Grand Seiko.
Oh, Stefan just mentioned the ball and blue. I really want a ball
Yeah.
and blue as well. But yeah, so one for Grand Seiko. Chaz, come on, Chaz.
Oh my goodness, I love Seiko Grand Seiko. I'm gonna have to go Longa. I just can't pick against them. I think ALS for me.
Oh, 1-on-1 ALS. Okay, Wolfie.
Lange, not even close. It's
Okay.
too much cool stuff. Like we said in the first round, there's just too much best of the world pieces in there. Even if they're expensive, it's too good.
Wow, even Karin's picking Grand Seiko. So Longa. Okay, so 2 Longa, 1 Grand Seiko. Keith?
Grand Seiko for sure.
Oh, yes. Seiko Grand Seiko, I should say. So
Seiko Grand Seiko, yeah.
yeah.
You shouldn't say yes, Sanjay. That's biased.
Clayton, sorry, I'm not gonna.
Seiko Grand Seiko without a doubt.
Okay, Longa is booted with Seiko Grand Seiko. It's gonna show the SBGW 295. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Longa. You are the better brand or better watchmaker, I should say.
Seiko and Grand Seiko get me like excited, and if those watches didn't exist, I probably wouldn't be even into the hobby. So
Yeah,
Good point.
yeah. I bet Colin has Rion sub now.
yeah.
All right, moving on. We got Dibatoon, I think. What's it? What?
Yes, we have
No,
we
VC.
have
Veteran?
VC versus AP.
Okay, BC versus AP. Clayton, what are you thinking here?
Oh, this I was hoping I didn't have to go first on this one. This is tough. I think VC is. I like the bracelets. Both are great brands. Gosh, but yeah, VC I guess in a close one.
BC, yeah. I just want to talk about this comment here.
We should see how many subscribers you have after this.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's
Should have
decreased.
took a screenshot before and after.
Mass unsubscription. Let me actually do a refresh here. Okay, so my subscriber count is 5475 right now. 475.
Amin has a good question. He came in late. Yes, the brands that we like better, not necessarily which are better, but which kind of resonate with us more and that we like better.
Yeah, and if there's a tie, we default to the chat.
Right.
Okay, Keith, what are you thinking?
AP.
AP. Ooh. Okay. Wolfie?
It's tough, but I'm going. No, Chaz, you go first.
It is a little closer. I'm going to go Vacheron Constantin. I think they take it by a nose for me.
Okay. How about you, Torin?
Yeah, it's tough. For me, it's like if I'm picking a sports watch that I would actually like be excited to own, I'm going Vacheron because the overseas Everest dual time
Oh,
is like the one I want.
right. Yeah. I would pick AP. I kind of alluded to that earlier. So Royal Oak. Yeah, this is my favorite. I think that makes it a tie, right? If I'm not
What
mistaken.
did Wolfgang say?
I didn't vote. I
You
vote
didn't go.
VC.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
So
VC.
you
Yeah.
win.
Yeah. Okay, VC wins. Next up. That's sad. I'm sad. Next,
Boris versus Jorn.
Oris versus FP Jorn.
We can skip this one, I think.
Well, you never know.
All right.
Stranger things that happen. Clayton, what do you
Yeah,
think?
it's been the street. I'll go FP Jorn.
Yeah. Okay. Keith?
I'm starting to think more about Colin's comment of, if someone handed you one, from either brand, which would you wear? I mean, there's Jorns I would pick over any Oris.
Yeah.
Even though I pay attention to Oris more, I'm a fan, more of a fan of Oris. I'll go Jorn.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what we should do, I think. If somebody hands it to us, or like multiple choices from a brand, that's
Yeah,
what we should pick.
I go back and forth.
Like,
I could go either way.
I thought that's what we were doing this whole time.
yeah, that's kind of like we shouldn't think too much about price, I think. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wolfie? FP Jorn?
FP.
FP. Chaz?
Jorn in this contest for sure, and hopefully I'll gain Wilson's love back again.
Oh, Torrance alone again. Torrin, are you gonna go FP?
I'm going Jorn. As much as I love Oris,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm more excited about the prospect of Jorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would pick Jorn as well. So clean sweep for Jorn.
Ooh, setting up for some great semifinals or whatever that round is.
Yeah. Quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So the bracket's over.
Yep. So now we go Zenith Brigade.
Oh, Zenith Brigade. All right. I think it's Torrin's turn. Torrin.
Again, huge respect for Brigade, but I really love what Zenith does with their chronographs, so I'm going Zenith.
Zenith it is. Chaz?
Brigade.
Oh, yeah. So 1-1. Brigade. Wolfie.
Brigade.
Brigade. Easy. Keith?
I'll go Zenith.
All right. Okay. Clayton. Go for it.
Zenith Brigade is just not my design language as much as I respect them, obviously. Personal preference, just not for me, design wise.
Yeah. I would pick Zenith as well because, yeah, I can't wear a Brigade. So if someone were to hand me Brigade versus Zenith, I'd pick Zenith.
Is this another tie?
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I think Zenith won.
I think Zenith won.
Oh.
Did they?
Keith
Yeah.
had Zenith, Clayton had Zenith, I had Zenith, and Torn had Zenith.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, wow.
Never
All right.
mind.
Yeah. It's close. So sorry, Amin. Brigade's out.
Might have more unsubs.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So next up, we've got Tudor versus Moser. Clayton. Tudor. And Moser.
Tudor.
Tudor.
Yeah. I'm if they come out with more, I'm still somewhat excited about Tudor, but if they come out with more just homages or reissues of old Rolex watches, I'll be way less excited. I hope they come out with some like quirky, fun, original stuff again. But what you guys were saying about Moser and like it starting to get a little old sort of resonated with me too. So Tudor, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really shocked. Amin had picked Zenith.
Well, he
Wow.
was
I think
kidding. He was
I
kidding.
think he said just kidding.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not happening.
You did shake me out.
Yeah. Okay. So Clayton's going with Tudor here.
Tough one though.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. Keith.
Tudor.
Tudor. Oh, not even a hesitation. Wolfie.
Moser.
Moser for Wolfie. 2-1 for Tudor. Chaz.
I love Tudor, but I have to choose Moser here. I mean, I think it's a different level. So I'm going to pick
Yeah.
Moser.
Okay. Okay. Moser screaming back in. We got Torin up next.
I'm going Tudor.
Ooh. And I'm easily going Moser.
So that's a tie.
dragon. So we got a tie.
Let's go, chat.
Colin saying, "How can I unsub when I already unsub?" you resub just to unsub.
Yeah, just sub to unsub.
Okay, so we got one Tudor, one Moser. Finny sing April 1st already. Okay, 2 Moser, 3 Moser, 4 Moser, 5 Moser, 1 more Tudor. So we got 2 Tudor, 5 Moser, 6 Moser, 7 Moser, 8 Moser.
Yeah, a lot more Moser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moser wins.
Moser wins.
Yeah.
Moser wins. Okay, next up.
Rolex Omega, the battle that always rages on.
Oh, man.
Okay. Clayton.
Easy for me, Rolex.
Okay. Yeah.
I've just had better luck, and I don't know. I think they're better made watches. Omega's awesome too. And there's probably more Omega watches I like, but I'm going Rolex.
Okay. Keith?
This is a tougher one. I'll go Rolex. I'd rather wear a Rolex than Omega.
Rolex, 2 Rolex. Wolfie.
Omega.
Oh, pulling in with the Omega here. Chaz.
I love you, Wilson. Omega.
Planet Ocean Brothers. Torin.
Omega excites me more. So.
Oh, and I pick Omega. No
Wow.
question.
Oh.
Rolex is out. Oh man, we got a lot of Omegas in the chat as well. Colin, resub just to unsub again. Sorry, sympathy for the bezel. Yeah. Okay, so Rolex knocked out by Omega. This is like a
Wow.
dream. All right. Next up, we got Ming and Breitling, I believe.
Yep, Ming versus Breitling. Close out this round.
So Torin.
Between those two, Breitling.
Breitling?
Yeah.
All right. Chaz?
Breitling.
Breitling.
Wolfie, Breitling as well. Okay. Keith.
Breitling just doesn't excite me. I'm going Ming.
Yeah. I understand. Clayton?
Could have called this round Bright Ming. I had to get a pun in there. Breitling.
Breitling. Okay, Breitling is going through. I would pick Breitling as well. No questions. Colin saying, let's go to the bar. All right.
I need to drink here.
So that's it.
All right. So next round is Cartier versus GS Seiko, Vacheron versus Jorn, Zenith versus Moser, and Omega versus Breitling.
Okay. Wow. Another classic matchup here. Okay, so Cartier versus Cartier versus Grand Seiko. Clayton.
I get a better fit on the Cartier bracelet that has no micro adjust versus the GS. So I am actually going Cartier over Seiko Grand Seiko. It's just a brand for all the models you mentioned before. I love Cartier. I'm a big fan, and I hope to add more someday. So Cartier.
Yeah. All right. Cartier it is. Keith.
Grand Seiko.
One Grand Seiko. Stone cold Grand Seiko. Wolfie.
Me too. Grand Seiko.
Grand Seiko.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
Godzilla.
boy.
Chaz.
Again, same Cartier. Again, all the respect in the world. I think amazing watches. I go Grand Seiko here. Seiko.
Grand Seiko is running away with it. Torin.
Yeah, GS.
GS is here as well.
I tried, guys. I tried.
That's chat's kind of split actually. Oh no, actually we got Grand Seiko here going. All right, so Grand Seiko going into the semifinals. Next up, Clayton, you're gonna have to help me here.
VC versus Jorn.
VC versus Jorn.
Oh
Okay,
man.
I don't think we need that table anymore. Gonna use too much of our imagination now.
Right.
Torin, VC or Jorn?
That's really tough. I'm going with VC.
Yeah, because the Everest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaz?
I mean, part of me feels like Jorn is a kind of a different category, but just for its history and the breadth of its catalog, I would say VC.
VC. Wolfie?
VC, yeah.
Oh,
Easy.
pre-VC. Wow. Keith?
Some deep thought there.
You love the 222.
Yeah, I'll go VC. I could go
Sorry,
either way, honestly.
I probably influenced you there.
That's okay.
VC. Okay, VC wins, but Clayton.
Yeah, hard, but VC.
Yeah, I would pick VC as well. It's hard, but okay. Clean sweep for VC.
Zenith versus Moser.
Zenith versus Moser. Oh, okay. Clayton.
Neither Zenith doesn't always do a ton for me. Oh gosh, what would I rather? I think I would probably buy a Moser before Zenith. So Moser.
Moser. Okay. Keith?
Moser.
Yeah. All right. Wolfie?
Moser.
Moser. Chad?
Moser for me. Moser.
Moser's winning or won. Torrent?
I would have said Zenith.
Yeah? I would pick Moser because the Green Dragon. Yeah, so Moser's through. Next up.
Omega
have-
Breitling.
Omega and Breitling. Ooh, Torrin, what are you thinking?
Love both brands. Omega still excites me more.
Yeah. All right. Chaz?
Omega.
Yeah. Wolfie.
Omega. Not
Omega.
even
3
close.
Omegas.
Of course.
Yeah. Keith?
I will continue to vote against Breitling and say Omega, but yeah, I like Omega way more.
Yeah. All right. Oh, man, chat's going nuts with Omega. Clayton?
Breitling. I can think of 3 Breitlings I'd rather have than any Omega I can think of. So Breitling, even though I've outvoted big time.
Yeah. Yeah. I would pick Omega. Omega as well. The right way to say it is Omega, according to the Greek. But Omega. So 5-1.
Final 4 here. GS VC, GS versus VC, and then Moser versus Omega.
Yeah. Okay.
2 easy ones.
Who's going first this one? I think it's Torrin, is it? Oh no, I think it's Clayton, right?
Let Clayton go first.
Yeah, thanks, Tor. I'm probably gonna pick. I think I'm more excited about if I had that kind of cash. I'm more excited about VC. So VC.
Wow. Okay. Got one VC. Keith.
Grand Seiko.
Grand Seiko. Wolfie.
VC. Easy.
2 VC. 1 Grand Seiko. Chaz.
I'm gonna have to get off the Grand Seiko bus here. I love Grand Seiko, but if given the choice, if somebody, I would go VC here.
Yeah. Torrin.
This is really tough. I don't know. I feel like if someone handed it to me, I would go VC.
Yeah. Oh, Grand Seiko is finally out.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We're still
The
friends.
chat rejoices.
Breathe out. Since you guys are asking me what I'd pick Grand Seiko. Even yeah, 222 is the closest that comes. But
Yeah.
I'd pick Grand Seiko still. All right. Next up.
I think even if I had the chat for some of those other brands, I'd probably still pick Seiko, Grand Seiko, honestly. But with VC, it's they're too nice.
Yeah, there's too much good stuff in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm just a filthy casual, really. Grand Seiko's so nice. Like Grand Seiko's
Casual with a gold Grand Seiko.
Yeah. It's just so nice. I mean, I'm looking at one. Do you know that brilliant hard titanium is 4 times harder than stainless?
Moving on, thank you.
All right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we got Omega and Clayton.
Jordan, I think.
Moser and Omega. Sorry.
Oh,
Moser and Omega. Okay. Torin.
Omega.
Chaz.
Omega for me.
2 Omegas.
Omega.
All right. 3 Omegas. Keith.
Omega.
4. Oh.
I want to be a troll and vote against. I want to be a troll and say Moser, but I'll go Omega, I guess.
Oh, 5, and I pick Moser because of the Green Dragon. That's Omega kills it.
VC
right.
Omega.
VC Omega for the finals.
Yep.
Okay, Clayton.
VC.
Keith.
Omega.
Okay.
Omega.
Oh,
wow.
Really? I didn't expect that.
There's too much, like I said, too much good stuff in there.
Good stuff, yeah. Chaz.
I just saw Wilson's comment. I'm going to have to go Omega. I've said many times I think they're my favorite brand, and I have so much respect for VC, and I know that at the top of the end they're probably better, but I'm going to go Omega.
Omega wins. Omega wins tonight, right, Torin?
Yeah, I mean it's so tough. It doesn't matter what I say, but I'd still go VC actually.
Yeah. I'd pick Omega here. So yeah, the crown
Omega
goes
wins.
to Omega. Omega wins the Watch Bowl.
Wow.
I actually did not think that would happen. So
me too, because it's probably, if you would have asked me, and I mentioned it before, like if I would have to pick one brand when I'm only allowed to collect from one brand, I would have probably picked Omega. I did not think it would go like, that my choice would be what comes out here at the end.
Yeah. I would have thought if we're going to ask me who was going to win, I would have probably said Moser or Langa.
Langa, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Who did Langa lose against? You Grand Seiko guys killed it, I think.
In the let's see, Langa lost to GS in the second round.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Well,
that's when we had mutiny in the chat, by the way.
Right. Or when Patek went down.
Well, yeah, the Patek first round. We got a lot of explaining to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, let's check my subscriber count to end the stream here. I gained a subscriber. 476. 1 sub gained. That probably means
misguided person.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you. Sorry we took so long to get through this, but it was so much fun. You guys in the chat made it a whole lot more fun. So we appreciate all the laughs. Do you guys have really quickly anything you'd like to plug before we call it a night?
New episode tomorrow, definitely.
New episode for the Watchdog podcast.
Right.
Torin.
Hopefully releasing the Zen 556 limited edition video in the next day or so.
Okay, sounds good.
Just want to say quickly, my appearance here tonight is sponsored by Almond Cell Straps. Got the Valentine's Day special, Boothang, for 10% off. So just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
and congrats on the new Grand Seiko, Sanjay. I think it's gorgeous.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so happy for you. Love that one.
24 karat gold dust, you know. But speaking of that, I just did an unboxing on my channel, which is live now, live an hour ago. But thank you everyone for joining us tonight. I really appreciate you all. You guys are all infinitely valuable. I hope you know that.
Mike says we're not.
Marcus says that?
No, Mike says that.
Oh no! Oh no! Mike, we love you. All right, guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Get some rest. We'll see you next week.
Good night.